Hey guys, I have a little unboxing video for you today. Recently I pre-ordered most of the new Aeldari kits for Warhammer 40,000, and they recently came in, so I decided to do a little unboxing video showing them off, going through the sprues, looking at the instruction manuals, seeing all what comes in the box. First up, we have Oserman, Phoenix Lord of the Dire Avengers. I love the design he's got, love his banner. Just take a look at the box art on the front here. It's got a really cool base. I like how he stays true to his older model. There's a nice little shot of his back, the cape. And we'll try and paint him similarly to how he looks. And let's go ahead and take a look at what's inside the box. And it looks like he comes on just a standard 40mm base. I believe it's like the kind of common character base. Let's go ahead and take a look at the instruction manual first. It's got the same just zoomed out image that's on the cover of the box. And he's got a basic little trifold manual. He's got pretty straightforward assembly. And we see, simple the body, the weapons, the cape. I don't like that the cape comes in two pieces. Because that's going to make a little seam that's going to have to be filled, just a little extra work. But it should come out nice. They did make his shoulders armor one piece. Usually Aeldari kits, the shoulders are split in half in two pieces, and you have to putty those up. But it's nice that his is one piece. Like I said, real straightforward, simple instructions. He's just on one little sprue here. And here, take a look. There's the shoulder pieces. How I said how they were just one piece. It's not a split down the middle. Usually they're attached to the body, but this is a separate piece. There's some of the base details of the stone he's standing on. There's that little piece of cape I was talking about. That's a separate piece. He's got a nice, awesome sword. Like I said, love the banner. Flip that over so you get a better look at it. Nice model detail. Here we go. There's like this main body. This other weapon. There's a cape. And yeah, it's pretty straightforward. Looking forward to building him. Next up, we have, I believe, Lycus. I think that's how you say it, not really sure. Phoenix Lord of the Warp Spiders. This is the only fully new model. All the other ones have been redesigns, remakes. But this one is awesome. I'm so looking forward to it. It's got an amazing base. Where it's coming out of some type of warp jump. Let's see what we have inside. I believe most of these are going to be pretty similar. They all kind of come in the same kind of character box. And it's just simple instructions in one sprue. Well, let's see, it's got the same size base. Here's the instruction manual. This one's actually like a little booklet. A little more to building this character than opposed to Oserman and some of the other ones. I did hear that some of the parts were a little finicky where they attach to that big web where they come out of. But this first bit's pretty straightforward. Just there's the split shoulders like I was talking about before. Where you kind of build the character, then they have to nest them inside of their backpack with their extra weapon arms. That part shouldn't be too much of a problem. It's putting that whole thing on this big web base. I do like that the structures on the base all kind of line up with each other with these characters. It's nice to kind of show them, that they're all, helps unify the army, I guess. Here's the final page where you kind of put them in. You see they attach right there to 4 different spots, and getting those all to line up, I hear it could be a little bit of a pain. You kind of got to do 1 or 2 of them and then let it dry and then kind of get the other ones in. But they have amazing, I love the sword, I love the whole design. Here they are, just all contained on one sprue. Just kind of a little flip it around, make sure you look at the front. But yeah, there's their upper body where it's split into 2 pieces. There's some of their weapon arms there. Yeah, that's got a little piece of the web on it, so it's kind of all ties in together. There's the actual half of the web and the other half. Real awesome base. Love the sword. Love all their weapons are really sweet. Here's that huge warp spider's backpack that allows them to do their warp jumps and stuff. And yeah, it's a real awesome kit. Looking forward to painting this guy up along with the other ones. Now we have one of the redesigns I was really looking forward to. It's one of the ones that, when I first looked at Aeldari models, that I wanted to get, Baharath, Phoenix Lord of the Swooping Hawks. This guy is like a major improvement from his old model. I believe his old model was like a fine cast resin, something they used to do a lot. But now he's here in plastic in all his glory. He's got huge, awesome wings. It's like he's flying, taking off from the base. Let's take a look at what's inside the box. Again, it's similar to kind of the other guys. Or I believe, yeah, he's all contained on one sprue. It's got the same base, nice little 40mm base. He's got similar instructions, kind of like this, where it's a little booklet. So he's got a few little extra parts with the backpack wings and stuff. And you can see his leg is attached to that base structure, and it's going to cause, in a moment you'll see all of his instructions to be vertical as opposed to like this, like most normal instructions are, which I thought was kind of funny. I love the banner hanging off his gun. It's pretty sweet. Yeah, there it is. He's so tall, they have to do his instructions like this vertically. That's probably why this had to be so many pages for the instructions. It's not really nothing to them. Yeah, I'm not sure what color design I'm going to go. I'm going to go for something similar to like the default kind of box art, but I think I'm going to do it a little different. It's particularly the wings. That looks very tedious, doing the wings in the 3 colors like that. And yeah, there's the instructions. Take a look at the sprue. Nice, simple, straightforward sprue. There's the feathers on his head. See, he's got the split shoulder pads as well. That's pretty typical of Aeldari models. And there's his head, helmet, his backpack, where his wings attach. Speaking of which, there's one of the wings and his sword. Not as big as some of the other characters, but still awesome. Sure enough, there's his leg attached to that structure, as well as his other wing. Yeah, really looking forward to doing him up. Again, not sure. I'm probably going to do him in a similar scheme, but I don't know. Maybe either make up my own or look up how other people are painting him. To go with him, I did get the a squad of the Swooping Hawks. Yeah, I didn't get the Warp Spiders and Dire Avengers. Well, because the Dire Avengers weren't new. And I'm holding off getting the Warp Spiders until the new Aeldari Combat Patrol comes out, because that's going to include both. So, but in the meantime, I got these guys. Go ahead and take a look on the back. You see they got head options for helmetless heads, but I'm sticking with the full helmets. Love having the full helmets. It's showing some of the different weapon variants. That's showing a couple of the color schemes. Not too bad. I think mine's going to be a little kind of in between, more similar to what's the default, but a little different. We'll have to see when I actually get to that point. And of course, this being a whole squad, it's going to have bigger instructions and more sprue. And we see the squad actually comes with a nice transfer sheet with all the different craft worlds and stuff, different aspect runes, all kinds of cool symbols for the different Phoenix Lords. So it'd be nice to actually use a couple of these instead of trying to freehand some of those symbols, because I'm definitely not looking forward to that. I haven't decided what craft world I'm going to choose for like any of the kind of default units, but you know, we'll see when it actually comes time to painting them. This is like a real little base for that little shrine that comes with all the aspect warriors. Yeah, that is right there. Their actual bases are just a standard, I would assume 32. You're showing some of the different weapon options for the Exarch, which is kind of like the sergeant of the squad. That's kind of hard to get the instructions like fully in camera here, but I'll try and do better with that next time. Yeah, that's me trying to figure it out. Yeah, just showing you through, building them one or two at a time. Some of them have a couple weapon options, a couple different poses. But probably just going to build them kind of straightforward squad. Instead, I'm going to stick with the full helmeted heads, because I definitely prefer that over the half helmets, and then I won't have to paint skin tones, so it's nice. And it's just kind of show you though. Yeah, there's the little shrine, just real simple, little 25mm base. And there's a nice full page showing them all painted up and weapon color options. Let's go ahead and take a look at the sprues. We got 2 of them because it's a whole squad of 5 guys. Here's their bases, just standard little 32mm bases. And the first sprue here, gotta go through some of the pieces. See, it's got the split shoulder pads, there's a couple sets of the wings, and just a nice little array of parts. There's probably, there's another set of the wings, a couple weapon sets, and nothing too much. Not gonna spend too much time kind of focusing on the squads because it's just kind of the same kind of guys over and over again. And this one will go through. Look closer, there's the shrine. Little shrine icon. I think this one might have the Exarch on it because it's got a few different weapons and heads. Nice couple more sets of wings. Yeah, that's the swoop knocks. And without further ado, we have the character that I think that most people are excited about, Fugan, Phoenix Lord of the Fire Dragons. I was able to get my pre-order in for him. He did sell out probably within an hour, compared to all the other characters. Some of them, I think 1 or 2 of them never sold out, but he definitely did pretty quickly. I love that huge gun he's got. His axe is awesome. His axe is similar to, I forget the character's name. It's the real big guy. It's like their god or something, I don't know. But definitely look forward to have both of them. He's real simple too, like the other characters. He comes with a 40mm base, single sprue, and his booklet is a little trifold, just like Osterman's. He does have the split shoulder pads, unfortunately, but hey, it's an awesome build. Really looking forward to painting him. Probably the most out of all of them. Love that rifle, just like with my Gundams. I love when they got a huge gun. Yeah, real straightforward. His base has got a few different pieces on it, but nothing too complicated. A lot of detail though, a lot of detail they packed in this, especially compared to his original model from who knows how long ago. And here we go. So a nice little look at his rifle and his axe. That's a little piece of the base. Oh yeah, I like how they attach the hoses to it. Does some of the other like Space Marine stuff they have hoses like that, but they're a separate piece. So it's just like a pain getting it all lined up and glued together. There's his banner. I love his banner, just like I do with Osterman's. He's got an awesome helmet. He's got like a dead flaming Chaos Marine on his base. Be interesting to choose a color scheme for that. How to paint that. Might have to do like a Noise Marine or something. And yeah, just really simple. Probably has one of the more straightforward. He's got more base pieces than others, but hey. And of course, I got him, so I did have to get the Fire Dragons to go with him. Let me just get those real quick. And here we go. Yep, squad of the Fire Dragons. Take a look back, just like the Swooping Honks, they come with their little shrine and helmet options for half helmets. Again, I'm going to stick with the full helmets. It's just showing you a couple different weapon options for the Exarch and for the guys, a couple different paint schemes. With these guys, I'm probably just going to stick with the classic orange body, yellow helmet. It's pretty iconic looking, I think. And I don't want them to, if you do them with red helmets, then they'll look too much like Fugan, even though that's very different looking. But I like that they're a little different with the yellow helmets. I'm going to dump all this out. And just like with the swooping hawks, they come with the transfer sheet with all the Aeldari craft world different iconography. So it's nice to have that, 2 of those in case I need more, since it is like a big variety of different ones. And here's their little booklet. They're a little more simpler than the swooping hawks just because they don't have the wings, so it's a little, plus they don't have to be like flying, so they don't have to have like big base pieces. They can just kind of be standing on their base. And there is a lot of different options and pieces, so, but it shouldn't be nothing too complicated to put together. It's got a bunch of different helmet options for the Exarch, which is cool. Maybe I might use some of those on the other guys, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. There's not much to them. Real straightforward. There's their little fire dragon shrine, showing just a couple of different shots of them with and without the helmets. And here are the sprues. They actually come on 1.5 sprues. They got the regular 32mm bases and the 25 mils in there too for the shrine. I don't think the shrines do anything in game. I think that's just something that they include with them. Basically, look at the full sprue here. Nice little look at the bunch of the different little pieces there. Of course, they have the split shoulder pads again. But hey, that's what putty's for. Got all their heads together. I think that's some of the Exarch's heads. Bunch of different little backpack pieces, body pieces, chest pieces. Some of the legs and weapons. I think most of the weapons are on the other sprue. Let's get that out the way. And take a look at the other little half sprue. This sprue is about the same size as like the character sprues. Maybe a little small, maybe a little bigger. Yeah, it's got all the weapons, the banner, pretty much all the pieces for the Exarch as well. His banner. Yeah, really looking forward to building these guys up. And thanks for watching. Hope you like, comment, and subscribe. And check you next time with more content in the future.